Okay, it's time to take on Chapter 11, the Cardinal Virtue of Justice. Now, unlike any of the other boss chapters, we actually have an extra verse in this one. Because we need to protect Cereza and Luca, of course. The music for this cutscene is Luca glances Bayonetta's battle.
Get them, Mommy, get them!
Mommy?
Can't you see? Mommy's fighting the bad monsters for us. Mister, if you don't open your eyes, you'll miss everything. Look at these.
Okay, so here we have a little extra verse before we actually get to the boss. If you get hurt here, then obviously it does all count towards your grade at the end, so do watch out for that one. Also, I do like that there is this little extra bit here, because it does kind of make this boss kind of even more unique than the others. I mean, it's already a unique enough boss as it is, but still. Also, I just love kind of being able to beat up angels in this setting. It's just quite cool. So now that that's over and done with, it's time to get on with the boss itself. Oh yeah. So music here is Luca's Delusion, A. Oh, Luca. Music here is name of the boss enters B. We had boss enters A a little bit earlier. No, Cheshire! And here we have the return of action. Oh, I love this song. It's just glorious. So I believe the music now is Iustitia enters C. Because, yeah, the name of the boss is Iustitia.
Well, we can't be having that now, can we?
Indeed, we can't. And here he comes now, right on cue. The cardinal virtue of justice, Iustitia. Now, so many people actually can't seem to pronounce Iustitia correctly. But oh well. Also, there's that trademark. Let's rock, baby. Music for Iustitia here is Iustitia in giving every man his due. Because Iustitia is the cardinal virtue of justice, so it's all about kind of giving justice. And the reason he's such a kind of cobbled together mess is because kind of justice is kind of very difficult to perform. It's basically just because kind of, I mean, enacting justice is a very complicated mess of a thing. So, yeah. And Iustitia is basically justice in Latin. I mean, the version that I kind of more commonly come across is Iustitia, which does look a lot more like justice. Basically because, well, one of the things in like the early modern period and the medieval period, I's and J's were interchangeable, so Iustitia would have been like justice. It's just the way it worked, really. Now, really kind of interesting thing about this boss is that you can avoid kind of his destroying the platform attack, and in fact, you are actually generally better off doing that because your combo score is more likely to stick up. If you fall, then it gets over with quicker, but you lose the combo score immediately, so you don't really want to be doing that if you can. Now I have to say, Iustitia can be a little bit annoying, if only because you can just sometimes do kind of... He's a bit difficult to read sometimes, but thankfully kind of just jumping up onto... Once you've beaten him up enough, you can get onto this and run down. One thing that you may not be able to notice during battle is that each of the little cherubim faces have a different emotion on them, which is quite cool. But it's only really noticeable when you actually look at the model. Also, this is probably the most Japanese of all of the bosses, what with all the tentacles and everything. And already we've gotten into climactic battle. I'm doing really, really well on this boss, it's surprising. So yeah, that's what happens if you fall down. It makes the boss go quicker, but if you can run, then you might as well. Now, basically, now that we have Kilgore, the bosses can be very, very easily given a... you can get quite a good ranking on them if you exploit the Kilgore glitch. Basically what you do is you have Durga... Well, you can have anything on your kind of first layout. Durga's a good idea, and then Kilgore on your feet in your second one. And then you do the 4 punches, start kicking, switch weapon loadouts, and you get a massive boost on Kilgore, which really, really, really ups your combo ranking. But I've never been very good at that, so I'm just going to stick with Scarborough Fair and Kilgore, I think. Just flows a bit better, I think. Also, it's less cheap. It's already kind of a bit cheeky that I'm using Kilgore in the first place, because it does make things a lot easier, but it's an excellent thing for getting a combo. Come on, Iustitia. It's time to let's hit that climax. So the Enochian for our wonderful new demon here, which is Scolopendra, is Telok Vovim, which is Dragon of Death. Or Death Dragon, if you want to be more accurate. And obviously he's based off of the terrifying real-life gigantic centipede. It's terrifying.
The Lumen Sage.
If you heard that correctly, Iustitia is actually voiced by Sereza's little voice actress, which is quite cool.
I suppose one of them is an adult, so they should be okay.
These people. What are we going to do with them? Oh, it'll be fine.
Mummy, you're the best.
Wow. I actually got a pure platinum on that. Wow. I've never done that on a boss before. Especially Iustitia. Just wow. I'm so proud of myself. It's almost like that time I beat Sephiroth. It's oh yay. But unfortunately we can't end with just beating up Iustitia and getting a pure platinum. We have to finish the game. Thankfully it's hopefully not going to go all downhill from here, but I don't think I'm ever going to reach the heady heights of a pure platinum on a chapter again, unfortunately. Oh well. It's time to move on to Chapter 12, The Broken Sky.